everybody, welcome to Penguin Teen Live with Felicity, and I've got a very special guest tonight for our trivia quiz. If you're just joining us, we are playing YA trivia tonight, the ultimate YA trivia. I've just realised my entire bedroom is my background, so I'm going to turn around, but it's the ultimate YA trivia where we're going to test your knowledge of just how good a trivia book nerd are you, how much YA do you know, and because we have to have help, we have to have a team of trivia people, I've invited two very special author guests to join us. First off, I have got the Best Laid Plans author, Cameron Lund. Yay! I need a sound. I need like a clappy sound to welcome everybody.
Cheering sound.
And for those who don't know, the Best Laid Plans, it just came out this April. It is a romantic comedy. It's a friends to lovers. It's got banter. It's fun. It's got pizza. And it's all about falling in love. So definitely, if you're looking for something fun and lively, this is for you. My other guest is the amazing Heather Butcher. Yay! Her book is coming out this Tuesday. It's this Tuesday, Beyond the Break. It's a beautiful story about falling in love, family dynamics, and also faith and where that fits into your life. How excited are you, Heather?
I'm so excited. It still feels very unreal. I'm excited about it.
Because this is your first book, correct? First book heading out into the world.
Mm-hmm. It's my first book published.
Oh, that's what we love to hear. There's more coming. We love to know that. But controlling us all tonight, the overlord of everything, is the amazing, the champion, the legendary Cara. Yay, Cara!
Thank you. Yes, it's in my contract that I must be referred to as the overlord at all times by Felicity. That's our dynamic.
The overlord, basically.
We are great friends.
As overlord, Cara, tell us the rules.
Yes, I shall. So if you're just on YouTube Live right now, the way that you join the trivia game, open another browser or a different device, and you're going to go to crowd.live/penguinteen. You'll see the first question is loaded, but we have not started yet, so you're ready to go. And a few questions and rules for you along the way. So we're going to have 50 multiple choice questions tonight, which we're going to break down into 5 categories. We'll talk about each category when we get there. We'll take a little break in between every 10 questions so you can see what the leader's score looks like. And know that you get points for getting the right answer, and also it's a race against the clock. So the faster you answer, the more points you're going to get. And finally, we have some picture questions tonight. We have over 300 friends playing with us tonight, which is so exciting, but that means there might be some tech things along the way. So if you're not able to see a photo when it's a picture question, just refresh your browser and it should pop up. And we'll be talking about it too along the way as we answer the questions here, so you can get some hints about what's there if you can't see it.
Right. So, and
shall
I think
we dive in?
We shall dive in now. I think we've got someone who's running back scenes for us on the YouTube who can put the link to the trivia in the comment section. So if you are joining us and you missed all of that, we will have the link constantly refreshed in the comments to join trivia. But I think we're ready. All right, Cara, do. Ooh.
Cameron, Heather, ready to go?
I need to
you guys feeling competitive?
Yes.
We got this. All right, let's do it. So, our first round tonight is vampires. They are back, folks. We are celebrating them this summer. It's about to be dark here. Let's go into some trivia. So question 1 you'll see there. We're starting off a little easy for you. Who is the author of Twilight?
Question 2. I mean, you've got to shout out some respect to question D, answer D, because, you know, Kristen Stewart is an author of her own life.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see how everybody did with that.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. Nice. 98%. We got some people with the other options, but most of you know the queen of vampires herself, Stephenie Meyer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Impressed by whoever picked Kristen Stewart.
Yeah, so probably just for the lols, I like to think. Okay, number 2. Rose Hathaway is the main character in which of these series?
I mean, I would like to see D. I would like to see the Twilight. Hey, Cara, for those who are playing it who haven't got the quiz app, I just want to play along. Can you read out the answers too, if that's okay?
Yeah, absolutely. I will do that for the next one. So for this one, our options were Vampire Diaries, House of Night, Vampire Academy, and Twilight. And here's how the scores went. We had 71% who got it correct. It is Vampire Academy, which is Felicity's #1 vampire series. If you're a Penguin Teen fan, I think everyone knows that.
It's one of the most, yes, it's so good. People, if you haven't read Vampire Academy, read Vampire Academy.
It really is so good.
So I haven't read it, and I'm going to immediately go read it.
Yes.
That's a good recommendation.
It was randomly.
Bird, another fan.
Yeah.
And then one day I picked it up, and I got no teaching done that day because I was like, I need this book.
It's one of the series too that I always say to people: don't judge a book by its name, because I know people kind of go, oh, cringe, but it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, on to #3. We're going right with the Vampire Academy theme here. So, name the spin-off series that Rochelle Mead wrote after the conclusion of Vampire Academy. Your options are Marked, Bloodlines, Stalk the Night, and Bitten.
I'm embarrassed because I just fully guessed on this one.
Yes.
And again, I know this because Vampire Academy fan.
Okay, once again, 79% of people getting the correct answer of Bloodlines.
Also, so good.
Okay, next question. In what state did Vampire Diaries take place?
Ooh.
So we have Tennessee, Texas, Virginia, and Maine.
Ooh.
This one was tough for me. It was like, even when I was writing, I was like, I need to look back and make sure that this is the right answer.
I think I know this one.
All I remember is Mystic.
I listened to this TV show for a while.
Right. I remember Mystic Falls, but...
Okay, we got some people with Maine. Heather, were you one of those?
I was a Texas girl.
I was Texas too.
Virginia is the right answer.
Oh yeah.
There's people in the comments who were like, "Oh, I pressed the wrong button, but I liked it." So yeah, we see you.
I'm just saying, I'm 100% so far, so I've got a great record going.
Killing it, Cameron. #5 in the beautiful. This is one of our newest vampire series by Renee Adier. Sunlight causes vampires to A, burst into flames, B, sparkle, C, become more powerful, or D, lose their powers.
And this is such a great series. It's so good.
Yeah.
The Dan comes out next month.
Did you just buy it, Heather? Did you just say?
I just bought it today. I should have
so good.
read faster.
Oh, okay. We got a lot of people with this one. The correct answer is burst into flames, the traditional vampire situation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not 100% anymore. That I get.
We have 45 to go.
You can't be perfect all the time, Cameron. Let it go.
All right. This one might be nice for a lot of people. What traditionally kills a vampire? Is it a wooden stake through the heart, a silver bullet through the heart, drowning, or fire?
I mean, I've seen it done many of these ways.
Bram Stoker.
Okay.
Back to the big.
Let's
This
see.
is true.
Oh, yeah. Over 91% of you got this right. It's a wooden stake through the heart.
Oh, don't worry, fire people. I was there with you.
Yeah. I feel like it does work, but it's just not like the first.
Got you.
Right?
Okay.
Okay, back to Twilight. Which of these is not true about Twilight? A, Bella moves to Forks from Los Angeles. B, Bella meets Edward in biology class. C, Bella drives a red pickup truck. Or D, Edward can't read Bella's mind.
What about C? It's the best baseball game on film ever.
Ooh, okay.
Arizona.
Got a lot.
Arizona, right?
Ooh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love that you're both like, yes, Arizona. Mm-hmm. You both like, I know it.
Love me some Stephanie Meyer.
Okay, next up, we're going to the classics.
Ooh.
Who does Mina marry in Dracula?
Boy.
Is it Quincy Morris, Jonathan Harker, John Sward, or Arthur Holwood?
So are these all questions? Like actual real questions, like names of people?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is, I don't know. Because I was just like, C sounds like a fake name. I'm John Sward.
Okay, let's see how people did. Wow, okay. 67% of you know your classics. The answer is B, Jonathan Harker.
Ooh, or maybe we're just good at guessing.
Don't out yourself, Cameron. Don't out yourself.
You're right. No, I know my classics.
Okay. Back to the Beautiful by Renee Ahdieh. The main character, Celine, is a blacksmith, a cook, a dressmaker, or a musician.
I know this one. I like a lot of people are guessing. Caitlin Stevens in the comments is like she's guessing everything. I love that. We love that style.
Oh,
Hey, 63% of you got it right. The right answer is a dressmaker.
Okay.
Okay, we are on to our last question in the vampires round. Felicity's ready to go.
I know this
do
one.
you need the Felicity,
No,
need the
I
options?
don't. I
Yeah.
really don't.
I'm going to give them to all of you anyways. Name Rose's parents in Vampire Academy. Are they Eric and Janelle, Arnold and Jenny, Alan and Janine, or Abe and Janine?
I
Gosh,
want-
these
I
are
want
so
to spe-
close.
I want a speed record to know how quickly I press that button.
We're about to go to the leaderboards.
Oh, I don't trust
All right,
myself.
let's see what people said. Okay, we were a house divided for this one, but 42% of you got it right. It was D,
Sorry.
Abe and Janine. Okay, let's see how everyone's doing. Let's go to the leaderboards.
Yes.
Mary H. coming in with 915
Wow,
points. Congratulations.
Mary.
Good job.
Is on it.
Someone. Odette, is that a shout out to the Beautiful or just your gorgeous name? Either way, I love it. You're in third place right now. Everyone's doing great.
It's close at the top.
So I'm
yeah.
in 67th place. So
That is Apple.
I was going to say,
I
I'm in,
realized I shouldn't have used my full name on this, so now everyone could see it.
I'm in 87th place. So
Is it bad that I the bottom and looked from the bottom up for my name?
it says it at the top of your menu. It says it at the top of your menu.
Oh, does it?
Mhm.
Yeah,
it
that's-
does. I scrolled through.
Did you scroll? No, it says it at the very
Yeah.
top.
Ooh.
I love it. Oh, okay, and we've got some comments before we start the next.
Yeah.
We've got
I'm
Kenzie Girls at 128. What are you?
What's
What were
that?
you, Heather? What number were you?
135.
Nice.
Go on.
Nice.
Annabelle's at 140. Oh, Palmer's Girl is at 58. Get it? 154 from Hannah. 55th. There's some strong contenders in YouTube. 51st. Yes. 135. Good job. A lot of people in the comments are like position-wise looking really strong. So in the YouTube comments. So 20th. Someone's in 20th. What?
Wow.
We've got a celebrity in our comments now.
Yeah.
Before we start the next round, Cara, can I ask a trivia quiz that is only going to be able to be answered by each of our authors? And I'm going to ask
Yeah.
Heather, can you give us, for your book that's coming out this Tuesday, Beyond the Break, can you give us 3 words to describe it?
Ooh,
Oh boy.
words. Surfing. Jesus. Crazy dash love.
Well, you know what? We're in marketing, so we'll accept that because we don't have any rules about dashes. So you can absolutely say a dash as a hyphen word. We'll take it. But yeah, that's true. So this is Heather's book, Beyond the Break. It's out this Tuesday, and it's one of the most beautiful covers. I love this cover so much. Okay, the question goes to Cameron, Mary, Cameron. The best laid plans.
All right. So
3
I
words.
would say fun, romantic, and sex positive, which is
Nice.
also a hyphen. So
I feel like you've taken Heather's lead, and that's fine.
yeah.
We've also got a lot of people in the comments shouting off about their position. We've got someone in 5th place. The Right Books is in 5th
Wow.
place. So that would be Michaela. Good job, Michaela.
Nice job.
All right. I'm ready to hand back the power button, Cara.
Let's do it. And I think Heather and Cameron, you're going to do very well with the next round because our theme is swoon.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably do better this one.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Up.
no.
Went a little fast. Sorry. Well, there you go, everybody.
Everybody can go. Oh. That's okay. The first question
Sorry,
is...
guys. Got a glitch in the system there.
This happens. This happens. But
So this was a question about Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda. And it's, who is it to reveal to be blue? And I'm sorry that everyone did not get the chance to answer. It is Bram, of course.
Bram.
I'm going to hide the correct answer for our next one.
Okay.
Number 12.
Oh.
Which of the following is not a Sarah Dessen novel? Is it Dreamland, Lock and Key, Someone Like Us, The Moon, and More?
I will say my
That's a good
favorite.
question.
Yeah. My favorite Sarah Dessen is not listed though, and I won't blame you for that, Cara. But I'll let the question run out.
Let's see what everyone says. Ooh, we were very divided here. Felicity, what did you think it was?
I said The Moon and More.
Mm-hmm.
Cameron?
I said Lock and Key.
Oh,
Heather?
That's no.
I said The Moon and More.
Okay.
Felicity, what's your favorite?
Just Listen.
Um,
Mine's
Yeah.
Along.
Oh yeah.
So it's someone. This was a tricky one for sure. So the right title of the Sarah Dessen book is Someone Like You, not Someone Like Us.
Oh.
We were really sneaky in that one. Yeah.
Super sneaky, but yeah.
I was like, that's the only one I'm sure is incorrect. But
Yeah.
Lock and Key's a gorgeous book though, so I knew I'd love that one.
Okay. This one's about To All the Boys I've Loved Before. Who does not receive a letter? Is it John Ambrose, Lucas, Josh, or Gabe?
If it was the movie, I know who I didn't want to receive a letter who I'd like to take it back from.
See what everyone said? Okay, 60%. You were correct. Gabe
Yay!
did not receive a letter.
Is there a Gabe in the books? There's no
think
Gabe? You just had a fake name. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, Annabelle, you're not failing at this, but you keep going. You can do it. Everyone's like, how did I get it wrong?
ooh, I know this next one.
Cameron, you picked this one. Okay, in the best laid plans, where do Keely and Dean work? Is it a video store, a library, an ice cream parlor, or a pizza shop?
Ooh. If you get this wrong, Cameron, I'm really worried.
I better have gotten this one the fastest.
Yeah.
I'd love it if we could have like a leaderboard for that question alone, just to see how it wins.
Okay. Wow, a lot of fans of ice cream out there. The correct answer is a video store. I loved all of the scenes there, Cameron. Like, it just took me back, and I just know so many Deans in my life. So it was just like super relatable whenever they were together and just geeking out on movies. I loved it.
Dean is based on all the dudes I went to film school with, so.
I do think though this is helpful for you for your next book, in that ice cream parlor is such a favourite. You should have people work in an ice cream parlor.
Yes. Well,
Yep.
there actually is an ice cream parlor in my next book, so that can be.
Hey!
It's like we knew. Okay, on to number 15. This is about Hot Dog Girl. This is also a rom-com that just recently came out. So what is the name of the theme park that Eloise is trying to save in Hot Dog Girl? Is it Magic Castle Playground, Smith's Fun World, Fantasyland, or Rainbow Venture Realm?
These are so good.
I want to go to all of these places.
I was gonna say, even the way you said D makes me suspicious, but I've just said it because I want to go there.
Okay. All right, 44% got this right. It's A, Magic Castle Playground. But we can open Rainbow Venture Realm. We can do that together.
Thank you. Thanks. And it can just have books and fun stuff.
Yes. All right. On to number 16. From one of my favorites. Finish this quote from I'll Give You the Sun. When people fall in love, they do everything they can to stay in love, go crazy, burst into flames, are never the same.
Oh, I think I know it. I think.
This is a very detailed question.
These would all be good quotes. Like, it could be any of them.
Yeah. Okay. We're pretty much torn between A and D. The correct answer is C, burst into flames. That's the second question about bursting into flames. That's really the overarching theme of our trivia night.
Yeah.
Well, remember,
I was like, you sure it's not a Vampire Academy quote?
Yeah, could be. Jandy's a fan. Okay, number 17.
Oh.
Who is Frank Lee's first girlfriend in Frankly in Love? Is it Joy Song, Britt Means, Evan, is that right? Lee? Ella Chang.
True.
This one's a little tricky too.
I say it. Yeah, read the question.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say. A lot of people are failing contemporary.
I might have gotten it wrong if there's like a trick to it.
A little bit. Okay, we're pretty divided here. The correct answer is B. Britt Means.
Okay, yes, I did
His girlfriend. Yep.
I was worried he had like a childhood girlfriend that I didn't remember.
Oh, yeah, no.
Mary's mentioned in one paragraph.
Mary's very worried. She thinks she's lost the lead because she's feeling like contemporary is not her round. So, Mary, it's okay.
You got this, Mary.
3 more rounds to go still. Number 18. This is Her Royal Highness. Who does the main character Millie fall for?
I love this book.
So much.
Princess Flora, Lady Elizabeth, the Honorable Caroline, or Lady Sosky. Sosky? Shotsky?
Sure.
I'm not a royal.
Yeah. Say it confidently and I'll believe you.
Yeah.
This book is so good. I want a third book so much.
Yep. It looks like we have some fans out there because 47% of you got it right.
Yeah.
It is Princess Flora.
I read a lot of contemporary, but just not these ones. Guys, this is the perfect chance. This quiz is going to be your new TBR. So much to learn from.
That's right. Okay. Where in New York City do Arthur and Ben go for their first date in What If It's Us?
Ooh.
Is it Coney Island, Central Park, they go see Hamilton, or Dave and Buster's?
These are all great date ideas.
I know.
I know. I'd like to go to all of them.
Someone took me to it.
I miss all of these things right now.
Yeah, no.
I know.
Someone's taking me to a date to Hamilton. That's fine with me.
Okay, we have the majority saying some New York City landmarks, Central Park, and Coney Island. The correct answer is actually Dave and Buster's. They want to get their game on.
So.
Is there a Dave and Buster's in New York? I didn't ever know if there was.
It would be in Times Square if there is, right?
Square one.
Okay. All right. Good to know.
And our last question in the swoon category is, Cameron and Andrew are the romantic leads in which book by Emily and Austin, as we refer to them at Penguin Teen, Wabroka?
I mean, again, there's a red herring in there that if someone gets wrong on this panel, it's bad.
No, there's a really good red herring.
Although I would love to
Share a
see
name.
you guys could all have crossovers. You could have crossovers with your characters. I could totally see
Let's see what
that.
everyone thought. All right. 35% of you got it right. It's If I'm Being Honest.
Yeah.
Well done, everybody.
All right.
Okay. We're done round 2. Let's go back to that leaderboard.
All right, everybody.
All right, I moved up a little bit. 33.
Oh, I'm up to 39.
Nice.
Pretty done. I'm only in the hundreds.
That's okay. All right, people are in the comments. We've got a lot of love. But first of all, everyone's like, Dave and Buster's was in Times Square near the movie theaters. A lot of love. Samantha's moved up to 7th place. Someone's in 2nd. Damn, good job, everybody. Someone's down. Yeah, 69, 44. Now it's 17. My love for contemporary has helped me so much. Moved up to 51. She's like, no idea how that happened. Chimnachik, you're fine. Went from 27 to 48. Oh, that's okay. There's definitely more rounds to make it up in. So you guys, this is great. Good. I'm loving all the call-outs to where you're at. While we get ready for round 3, though, I'm going to go back, because it was the swoon round. I'm going to ask our lovely guest authors a question about what was their favourite of their books. Let's go with Heather first. What was your favourite part about writing the romance in Beyond the Break? And can you tell us a little bit about, like, maybe one of your favourite scenes of it?
I loved reliving like high school awkwardness, like when everything's a first and like the little things are really big things. That was my favorite. Like I could feel it when I was writing it. And as far as like one of my favorite scenes, without giving too much away, it would have to be, it has to do with night surfing and LED light up boards.
Ooh, that sounds romantic.
Everyone just really leaned in there, didn't they? Just like,
Yeah.
oh. Surfboards that light up, you say, with a romance element. All right, Cameron, tell us about Andrew and Keely. What was your favourite romantic moment to write for them?
So I just love to write all of the like moments where there's a lot of tension. But there is, again, without spoilers, there's a scene with a bathtub that was very fun.
It's both of you have gone for a water theme tonight. That's
Yeah, interesting.
It's the summer. It's the summer vibes. We're feeling it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right, round 3.
Round 3, let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, our next theme is author fun facts. So we asked some of our other author friends to send some photos in to ask a question, Jeopardy style. That's really what we're going for. So first up, we have Ransom Riggs, and he wants to know if you know what he collects.
Ooh.
Is it first edition books?
Oh, you have to reveal the
vintage
question.
photographs?
Oh, there we go.
Stamps and coins.
Pretty confident.
Okay. Let's see what everyone says here. Okay, 76% of you got this right. Of course, it's photographs. He is the author of Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children series, which is just full of so many gorgeous and creepy vintage photographs. That is our correct answer.
I do like the idea that some people want him to collect stamps and coins.
It's very wholesome.
Yeah, I love it. I think there's a side hustle for him there waiting.
Yeah, maybe he does.
Brandon?
Okay. The next is from Rudolph Petties. She is often described as the seeker of lost stories, hidden histories, lost artifacts, or missing persons.
Any of these questions, her books are so good. And if you like historical fiction.
Yeah.
I love Salt to the Sea.
So good.
Fountains of Silence is beautiful.
In. Okay, 47% of you did get it right. It's lost stories.
I'm going with hidden histories.
They're so close.
The alliteration was so good.
I know. I vote for a change.
We'll let Ruta know. Okay. Question 23 is from Adib Karam, the author of Darius the Great is Not Okay. What is his beverage of choice? Is it coffee, Diet Coke, hot chocolate, or tea?
Well, all I'll say is if you were watching the live show about an hour ago, then you would have the answer for this. So there you go. If you missed out, now that's on you.
All right, let's see what everyone says.
Yeah.
I think we did have some viewers because the answer is tea. What is everyone's beverage of choice here?
I've got a Spindrift sparkling water that I'm drinking out of my nice Ravenclaw mug so that it looks better.
Amazing.
I'm drinking a decaf latte right now. I usually have one every morning. So.
Nice. I tend to do it in the morning. It's the coffee. In the afternoon, it's the Diet Coke. And somewhere I try and find to make time to have water at some point.
Yeah, I don't drink enough water.
I'm a big fan of sleepy time tea.
Oh.
You know, the little bear in the nightcap?
It's so cute.
Yep.
All right, tea it is.
Question 24.
Ooh.
How old was Sarah J. Maas when she wrote the original version of Throne of Glass? 16, 18, 21, or 25?
I remember reading the original version of this on Fiction Press before it was published.
Really? Has it changed? Has it changed a lot?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Any of these answers make me feel wildly unaccomplished, is all I'm saying.
Yep, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay, 52 people got this right. The correct answer is 16.
Ooh.
That is incredible.
Wow. No one should ever see what I wrote at 16. Just saying. I'm not even an author, but there was just some very intense Buffy fan fiction out there. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, now I want to read it. Send me that link. Our next question is from Renee Adier.
Yeah.
This one's hard. What is her Patronus?
Oh.
Is it a horned owl, an otter, a rat, or a snake?
I mean, I feel mean saying my answer, but it feels appropriate. I feel she'd like my
She's
answer.
trying to trick us.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what people thought. Okay, we're kind of all over the place, but actually, the least percentage is correct. It's rat.
Oh.
I would never have guessed that, like, until she said that.
No, I had her a snake because I'm like, she's sort of cunning and
Snake too.
devious.
Mm-hmm. Well, she always talks about being a Slytherin as well.
That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Sound off in
All
the
right,
comments.
next
What's everyone's in the comments? Hit us up with what your Patronus is. I'm desperate to know what everyone else is. What do you guys know your Patronus is?
So I found this breed of dog recently. Well, my friends found the picture, and it has this like blowing blonde hair in the wind. And so we decided that was it. But I can't remember what the dog was now.
So some kind of blonde dog.
It's like a golden retriever kind of looking thing. Yeah.
Heather, do you know your Patronus?
You know, I just Googled Patronus.
That's incredible.
I love it so much.
So, yeah, Patronus.
Sure.
Right. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm going to have to do a little research before I give a good answer.
Oh, here we go.
There's a Potter quiz for you.
This is
Oh my God. That's, yeah.
It's you.
That's you. That's you.
Adorable.
Some of the Patronuses coming in. We've got a black Saitian, a Tonkinese cat, a wolf, a dolphin, a couple of dolphins, some snakes. We've got Cinema Chick is a hummingbird. Laura is a black horse. And then Christine says, if it was accurate, it would be a manatee. So lots of good Patronuses there. Cara, do you know
the
yours?
whole animal kingdom.
Yeah.
I'm a cat.
You're a cat. That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
All right, take us on, Quizmaster.
All right. Ready? Number 26? All right. Next up is from Margaret Stoll. She wants to know which of these Marvel characters has she not written a book or a comic about?
Ooh.
Is it Captain Marvel, Spider-Man, Black Widow, or Captain America?
Oh, that's a guess. That's a real guess, that one.
Same.
I did
All right,
like her
let's see what everyone thought. Okay, so we have 44% saying Captain America, and that is correct. So she has written about Captain Marvel, Spider-Man, and Black Widow so far.
Woohoo! Love it.
Okay, here we have next. Next up is our friend David Yoon. He wants to know if you know which book he illustrated.
Oh.
Is it The Sun Is Also a Star, Frankly in Love, Everything Everything, or Super Fake Love Song?
I think I know this one.
Yeah, I think I do too. Talented people. Really?
Truly.
Truly.
Okay, 38% of you got it right. It's Everything Everything by his wife, Nicola Yoon. Yeah, he designed that cover.
I said The Sun. I said the other one.
Cute. That's couple goals.
I know.
Truly.
They're delightful. And they're also super
Okay.
nice too, which makes it worse.
Okay, next up is from Arvin Ahmadi, and he wanted to make sure I pointed out his quarantine hair. So he wants to know which of these does he count as a hobby? Is it writing Harry Potter fan fiction, editing Wikipedia pages, choreographing TikTok dances, or running an Etsy shop?
Why is there not having a Twitter fight with Penguin Teen on there? That's all I want to know.
That would have been too easy, Felicity.
Oh, I didn't answer the question. Damn it.
I really want it to be TikTok dances.
I would love to see him do that as well, but the correct answer is editing Wikipedia pages.
Really?
But we'll talk to him about TikTok.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
I know he's on there. I just don't. He's hiding, is all I'm saying, because he's not public, but he tells me all the TikTok trends and like how funny is this one? So he's there.
Maybe the next fight with Penguin Teen should be a dance battle on TikTok.
Oh my god, it just got serious. It just got serious. Oh.
Go to number 29.
A lot of people are saying RIP to their ranking because they feel like this is not their round.
Oh no.
It's all right. You still have 2 more to go.
I think maybe all of us are bad at this round though, so
Yeah.
it's just gonna even out.
Mm-hmm. Next up is about Stephanie Perkins. What is her favorite holiday?
Oh.
Is it Valentine's Day, Memorial Day, Halloween, or Christmas? And this is a little tough because Stephanie kind of has 2 sides. Like she has the Anna and the French kiss side, but then she has someone inside your house.
I went. Yeah.
Okay, 43% got it right. It's Halloween.
Yes.
I feel like this might be in one of her author bios that's in
Mhm.
my books. I was like, why do I know this? I've just read that book so many times.
I just went with like she likes, to murder people in her books now.
Yep. All right, our last question in the author fun facts, and this is from Melissa de la Cruz. She has written so many books, but she wants to know if you know which of her series came out first. Is it Blue Bloods, Au Pairs, Alex and Eliza, or The Descendants?
Wow, imagine having that many series.
I know.
Can't relate.
I think she hit 50 books this year.
That's like
so wild.
that whole question is just
Yeah.
a flex. That's just a flex. That's just how we like.
Yeah. And look, especially her expression too. She's like, look,
Yeah.
I've done all this.
This is just some of them. Good luck to you.
Like, sorry about the one book.
Yeah. Okay, we got a lot of you on that one. The correct answer is Au Pairs. Blue Bloods came after that. So that was the second one. And that was definitely how I was introduced to Melissa, like, and vampires in general. Like, that was the first series I really went in.
She was around. Blue Bloods was around that like Twilight era, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was like Gossip Girl meets Twilight, so it was just like everything I loved at that moment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's the end of the round. Let's check in with the scoreboard. Maddie's still holding on.
Good job, Maddie. Woo-woo.
Yeah.
Maddie
Mary's-
and Mary both did a great job.
Mm-hmm.
Mary's back in second place. Good job, everybody. Yeah, that's 4. I'm 57.
A couple.
Nice.
Oh, well done. I'm hanging out in the hundreds.
Okay, nice.
I'm at 30. I've gotten slightly higher each round, so
Nice.
People are like, I've moved up. I didn't drop as much as I thought. Ooh, someone's like, oh, Laura's, it's like 86. Oh, it's not my round. All the way down to 32. Someone dropped from second to 32. Oh, that's a bit of a fall. You've still got time to make it up. It's okay. Hannah C, you're in 9th. Good job, Hannah C. So, question: Mary's back up to 2. We see you, Mary. Samantha Tan, Snap is in 5th place. Good job. So, my question to Cameron and Heather. That was the author fun facts round. What is the weirdest quirky fact that you can share with us, so that next time we do this quiz, we can put that in there? Cameron, what's your weird quirky author fact that people probably don't know about you?
So let's see. Well, so I'm a singer-songwriter, but I've also been in like a few random music videos. But I won't share the names of the music videos.
Name one. Name one.
We don't need to see that.
I'm going to now have to watch every music video ever created to find you.
If you search really hard, you can find them, but...
Okay.
We're going to Google search you tonight.
Yes. Heather, what's your quirky fact that fans will ask you about now forever?
I don't think it's super quirky, but I love Spartan racing. So like obstacle racing.
Oh, yeah.
And I've been like the past few years I was doing like 18 to 20 a year.
Wow.
And I love climbing on things and and racing and carrying heavy stuff, and it's one of my like favorite hobbies.
That actually makes a lot of sense to me, because I think in Beyond the Break, what I loved so much was the scenes where there was like the sports and the action and the physicalness of it. I think you described it so well, and like the surfing, like the body surfing particularly, I was kind of like, as an Australian, I've done my fair share of body surfing, and I was like, yeah, that's exactly right. So it was beautiful.
Yeah.
So good job.
Thanks.
All right, tell us,
That's the
and
next
we've got
quiz.
people asking in the questions, can you tell us the name of Heather's book again? I can. It's Beyond the Break. I'll hold it up to the screen for you. Right there. You can see it. It's out this Tuesday. So we've only got like 3 or 4 days to go. And then Cameron's book is The Best Laid Plans. And I have heard of a rumour, and Cameron might not even know this, but tomorrow night on the Penguin Teen Live show, we may actually be talking about what your next book is.
Oh.
We might be talking about the title of the book. So get ready for that one. If you're a Cameron Lund fan, which I know there are a lot of fans, and I've seen some of you already in the comments, we will get you the title of the next book tomorrow night on our 2020 and Spring 21 preview show. So stand by for that one.
Exciting.
Yay.
Okay.
All right, Quizmaster.
All right. Round 4.
Woo.
Ready?
Ready.
All right, what do we got?
So our next one, we're calling this the grab bag. So we're all over the place this round. A lot of things about YA adaptations, as you can see from this first one. So let's dive in. So who or what is this character named after in The Hunger Games? Is it her aunt, a goddess, a plant, or a painting?
I think I know this one. I will say I am really enjoying TikTok's falling in love with The Hunger Games right now, because there's so many fans out there doing the scene where Peter disguises himself as moss in a lake in the river, and it's hilarious. It is so funny. So funny.
Good.
Okay, we have a lot of Hunger Game fans out there. The correct answer is C, a plant.
And a lot of fans were happy to see in the comments Katniss.
Katniss, of course.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, next one. Which YA adaptation is Shailene Woodley not in? The Perks of Being a Wallflower, The Spectacular Now, The Fault in Our Stars, or Divergent? So which one is she not in?
All good films.
Mm-hmm.
She did a lot of work in the YA world.
Mm-hmm. I saw The Fault in Our Stars 6 times in the opening weekend in Australia, because when I was with Penguin Teen Australia, we did a marathon all around the country, and we saw it with everybody. It was amazing.
Very cool.
Okay, 76% of you got that correct. She was not in The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Another great book and great adaptation. That
Oh, good. I just watched it.
I think it's on Netflix. Yeah.
That book has one of my favorite, closing few paragraphs of any book. It's so well written.
Okay. Up next.
Ooh.
How many classmates originally went into detention in One of Us is Lying? Is it 4, 5, 6, or 7? This is a toughie.
I know, so I was like, I know the cover, but I feel like it's a trick with this. I feel like you're tricking me. I haven't read this one yet, but this is so good, this series.
Okay, we did not stump 53% of you. The correct answer is 5. So yes, the cover's a little deceiving. Okay. Next up, I love this one. Shadowhunters looking better in blank than the widows of our enemies since 1234. Is it heels, leather, white, or black?
It's been a hot minute since I've read a Shadowhunters, I've got to say.
This is another series that I have not read, which I know is embarrassing.
There's a lot in that series, though, so that's hard.
A lot of fans out there, though. D is the correct answer, black.
Yeah.
I feel like heels and leather also applies. Number 35. Who is this from To All the Boys I've Loved Before? Is it Margot, Christine, Kitty, or Laura Jean?
Oh, whoops. I clicked the wrong name.
That happens. People are loving it.
Yeah.
People are doing it. And a lot of people are shouting out, leather, leather, for the past question, because they just knew it instantaneously.
That is Kitty, of course. The sassy light of that movie.
Okay, people are feeling a lot better about this round. Their confidence levels are back up now.
Right.
The right books we
What
see.
I like to hear.
Yeah.
We're halfway through. This next one's from Kat Cho. She wants to know, how many tails does a Gummyho have in her novel Wicked Fox? Is it 7, 8, 9, or 11? I love this pose by her too.
I know.
Yeah.
I think I know.
It's very
sad. Okay, 63% of you got it right. It is 9.
Woo.
Yeah.
And Nafisa has asked for a shout out, so shout out to Nafisa, please.
All right, next one.
Ooh.
Which 2019 YA adaptation did this actor star in?
Boy.
Is it The Sun Is Also a Star, Let It Snow, After, or 5 Feet Apart?
I know this one.
We tried to find the moodiest photo of him we could.
Very moody.
Very moody.
Yeah.
And
All right,
and
yeah,
apparently,
we got you there.
apparently single now.
Yeah. 5 Feet Apart. It's Cole Sprouse.
Isn't it Cole?
Okay. Another Melissa De La Cruz question. Which of her many books have not become a movie or TV show yet? Is it The Isle of the Lost, Blue Bloods, Pride, Prejudice, and Mistletoe, or The Witches of East End?
Ooh. She just had a Melissa De La Cruz entire quiz. She's got enough backlinks to make a whole quiz.
We could. All right, let's see what people said. Okay, the correct answer is actually Blue Bloods.
Oh.
Yes.
So Pride, Prejudice, and Mistletoe, I believe, is a Hallmark film.
Yeah, I think it was last year.
Last holiday season. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, and Blue Bloods, I think they've been talking about making it a TV series for so long. It just hasn't gone into production yet, right?
Yeah, no. And Caitlin Stevens would like to say, have we seen Cole with his facial hair from quarantine lately? Yes, we have. Not a fan. Not a fan.
I have not.
I haven't looked yet.
He's growing a very
Yeah.
wispy kind of. It's just no. I'm just not there for it. That's just my person. That's just me though. But that's if you love it, you love it. And that's all good for you.
All right, next one. In which country does this scene from The Fault in Our Stars take place? Is it the United States, England, Amsterdam, or the Netherlands?
I have been to that very bench. It's weirdly iconic, yet it's just a bench.
All right, we tried to stump you with a red herring here of Amsterdam. Let's see. Oh, yeah, so that's the city, but Amsterdam is in the Netherlands, and we were asking for the country. That was a little mean of us.
Yeah, I mean, you say us like it's like you weren't the ones who created these questions, Cara. Like, don't try and bring me down with you. This is all you.
I have to
You
help.
got me. I hit Amsterdam so fast I didn't even see that the Netherlands was on there.
Okay, one more in the grab bag category.
Ooh.
Another Simon question. Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda has inspired many debate over which famous cookie. Is it Oreos, Nutter Butters, shortbread, or chocolate chip?
I did a camera and then I just answered straight away without even thinking.
All right. See? 68% of you got this right. It is, of course, Oreos. Okay, that's the end of our grab bag round.
All right, leaderboard.
Oh,
Drum roll.
yep. Let's see.
Woo!
Maddie.
Ooh.
Yeah, Maddie and Mary are still holding it down.
I know. Maddie and Mary, it's competitive up there, Maddie and Mary. Neck and neck. Sam's there close though, looking strong.
Yep. I also see Bill Bob King Bob
I know.
on the leaderboard.
Yeah.
It's a name. It's a name. I love it further down. There's Heart of a Book Blogger. I love it.
Mhm.
Capes and covers.
I feel like Maddie might have like a quarantine team
Yes.
of Maddie.
Oh, Samantha Tan from our YouTube comments is in third place. Good job, Sam. Yeah. Ranking went up. Someone's moved up from 35 to 19. Someone jumped up to 41.
Jump.
Oh no, Hannah C didn't have a great round. She fell from 9 to 45. Ooh, that's tough.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Shouldn't laugh.
It's all fun though. This is fun. It's all good.
I also fell. I went down to 42
Oh, that's good though. I'm 44.
Well, Heather, where you at?
too, so
Staying steady. 161.
nice.
I like
You're
it.
consistent.
Yes. Well, so I have to ask.
Many, and it'll make everyone else feel bad. I just got to stay. Let some other people.
Well, I have to ask. There was so many movie rounds in that questions. Have you either one of you thought about who would you cast if your book was turned into a film? Do you have any like actors that you'd be like, oh my god, I'd love for my people to be in this one, or in for those of you who are watching, best laid plans beyond the break.
This is always the hardest question whenever anyone asks it. I think that Noah Centineo would be a good James Dean, but also seeing that picture of Cole Sprouse, I feel like he could be a good James Dean. So I don't know. And then the other characters are too hard. I need to think about it more so I have a real answer for this.
What about you, Heather? Have you thought of anybody that you'd love to be in your books?
I haven't really. However, it's a question that I always would love to ask teenagers, like after they read the book, like who they would cast in it, because I feel like they have such a better idea of who could be an amazing actor and actress that is like current right now.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I have.
I hear from you guys once you read the book, like who you would cast in it.
Yes. Yeah, I could see some people in this, but it's hard to say. Like, yeah, you don't know who could do a good job or not.
Yes. Who's the guy right now? Oh, all the teenagers are going to roll their eyes at me because they're like, how do you not know his name? But like, who's in every Netflix love movie right now?
Oh, the Noah Centineo guy from To All the Boys. Yeah.
I feel like he just has a contract with Netflix, and they're like, here's the room. Hop in.
I know. I feel like he's been in a lot to the point where I'm like, maybe too much. Let's someone new. I want.
Yeah, I'd like to give some new people a chance for mine.
Yeah.
Casting call. That's what we'll do.
Terrible though. I mean, he's very castable.
Mm-hmm. True. I do like the idea that he doesn't mind playing a love interest as well. Like, I think there's something really nice about that in terms of he's not afraid to be like, no, I'm going to fall in love and it's all good. Like, I think, yeah, guys should show that they want to fall in love and everything.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we've got people who've moved up from 53 to 54. That's still progress. Mm-hmm. So, Cara, are you ready to take us to the next round?
And it's our final round.
This is it, everybody. This is it. This is it. You can do it, everyone.
This is the moment.
Good luck.
So our next round is a cover challenge. So you're going to see some YA book covers, but we have blurred out the title. So you have to be able to name the book just from its cover.
Remember, speed helps.
So here is the first one.
Oh boy.
So sorry, 1 second. There we go. Okay. Is this A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, The Vanishing Deep, Four Dead Queens, or The Queen's Assassin?
I feel confident. Covers are my jam. I feel this is my time.
All right, let's see.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, most of you got this right. It is Four Dead Queens. This is the gorgeous paperback cover.
I do feel like A Good Girl's Guide to Murder would be a good title for that book, though, as well. Because that book is all about people murdering.
Okay, here is our next one. We've maybe talked about this one a little bit. One of us is lying. One of us is next. Two can keep a secret, or three's a crowd.
I did notice she did stop with those titles after, like, her next book's The Cousins. So we were getting to like 4 is a stretch.
Oh, yeah. You guys know your stuff. It is One of Us is Lying.
Ooh.
That's such a good title.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, next up.
Oh boy.
Is this Isla and the Happily Ever After, Anna and the French Kiss, Passport to Paris, or The French Connection?
You had fun with this, Cara.
I got a little loopy with the last round.
I feel like Heather knew that. I looked at her face and she was like, There was a confidence.
And Prince.
I do like that 10% said Passport to Paris, which is one of the best Mary Kay and Ashley movies. The correct answer is Anna and the French Kiss.
Oh, that book makes me smile.
So much.
Oh, it's so good.
So much. Although I do love Isla as well.
Yes. All right, this is a series. Is it The House of Night, Blue Bloods, Bloodlines, or The Shadowhunters?
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh.
Feeling good about this one.
Yep. So did 97% of people. It is Shadowhunters, of course.
I was one of the people that got it wrong, so
Oh
it's fine.
no! What did you say?
You already said it's on your
I
TPR.
said bloodlines? I don't know.
No, Bloodlines has faces on it.
All right. Name this book. Is it Breath Like Water, 5 Feet Apart, If I Stay, or The Fault in Our Stars?
I love this cover. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All good books too.
Okay. Yep. 91% of you got it right. It is 5 Feet Apart, starring Quarantine Cole Sprouse.
Oh, now a lot of people, Kara, Quizmaster Kara, a lot of people are calling no go in that the name of the series is not Shadowhunters, but it's the Mortal Instruments series.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yes.
So, but at least that wasn't there as well, and we made the wrong choice, as I'll say.
Oh yeah, that would have been bad. Maybe.
But
I'm
yes.
just so used to just calling it Shadowhunters.
And my favourite is that the person who called that out, reader's going to read. I was like, yeah, they know.
They know their stuff.
You're going to know.
Nicely done.
All right, number 46. Name this book.
This is devastating.
Is it All the Bright Places, Keeping You a Secret, Once and for All, or We Are Okay?
Ugh,
Yeah.
this book wrecked.
Wrecked. Absolutely wrecked.
Wrecked.
In a good way, but like a deep, yeah. You need like sit in a
Give it a
corner.
minute after.
I needed like a day and a half.
Everyone is doing so good with this round. The correct answer is A, All the Bright Places. And it wrecked all of us.
Which goes to show how much we all love covers.
Yes.
Shows
So
how important
true.
it is.
Okay, name this one.
Yeah.
Is it The Moon and More, This Lullaby, Just Listen, or Once and for All? Felicity got this one.
Feeling pretty confident here.
Okay.
Ooh.
73% of you got it right. It is Just Listen. Felicity's favorite Dustin.
I remember the lullaby she's holding like a heart up to the like a paper.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Holy Horcruxes would like to say in capital letters, Kara is the best! Multiple exclamation points.
Oh,
Aw.
thank you.
Oh,
Thank whoever that is.
that's awesome.
So your Quizmaster ways are firm but fair.
Thank you. Okay, number
Yeah.
48.
Another great one.
Oh,
Is this The Fault in Our Stars, Turtles All the Way Down, An Abundance of Catherines, or Looking for Alaska?
And the adaptation for this was really good, I thought. And a little underrated.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's on Hulu. It's really good, and it's sort of just, yeah, it's...
Blue?
I feel like this round is going to be who can click the fastest.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm
Everyone
doing
knows
this
their
well, but
covers.
so is everyone else.
Of course, the right one for this is Looking for Alaska. All right, 2 more, guys. Here we go.
Hannah said
Right.
she was hoping this round would be covers. Ooh.
Oh, name this book. Is it The Beautiful, Midnight Sun, Out of the Easy, or City of Glass?
I love this cover so much.
It's
It's
great.
so pretty.
And actually without the title treatment, it's even better in a weird way. It's like just very evocative.
It's so iconic.
I just bought it today. There's
This one was for you, Heather.
That one.
cakes, guys. Open
Of course, this is The Beautiful by Renee Audier.
Yay.
Okay, last question, guys. It's coming up.
Oh, everyone take a moment.
Thank you, everyone, for playing with us, especially
Yes.
Sarah and Heather. This is so much fun.
And if you're in the comment section below after the quiz and we celebrate our winners and our leaders, we can have some question time for Cameron and Heather. So if you've got questions about being an author and what that's like and their books, feel free to leave them in the comments and we can answer those for you. So let's get this last question going.
All right, the last one. Here we go. You're going to name this book, please. Is it On the Come Up, The Hate You Give, Girl Gone Viral, or Find Your Voice?
All good books, but this book particular. Oh, so good.
Yep.
So good.
Mhm.
Yep, that's right, everybody. It is, of course, The Hate You Give.
Yay! And
Good
that was
job,
actually
everybody.
an amazing film adaptation too.
Mm-hmm. I was sobbing in the theater.
Oh my God. So much. All right.
Are we ready to reveal our winner?
Yes.
Let's see. Here we go.
Maddie.
Maddie!
Did it!
Yay! Mary H. and Maddie, so close. So close at the top there.
I'm so impressed.
I know.
I'm impressed. These names have stayed pretty consistent in the
Maddie, Mary, Sam, and Odette have been like top 4 the whole time.
They've just got
Yeah.
super fast trigger fingers. They're really good at it. Yeah. All right, shout out where you ended up at. I ended up at 37.
You
Nice.
beat me. I'm 39.
Oh,
Oh.
Heather?
I am exactly 100 behind you, Felicity. I'm 137.
But that was good. That was good.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of people ended up in good spots. We've got 129. A lot of people saying thank you for hosting. This was so much fun. They had so much fun. Maddie ended up at 7. Danielle D made it to 17. Good job, Danielle D. Mary, she got, she's like, got me with the paperback cover of 4 Dead Queens. That was the one that threw her off. All right, guys, if you're hanging around for a little bit and you want to talk to us, and you can ask myself or Cara or Cameron or Heather some questions before we sign off for the night, so feel free to drop them in the comments section. I'm looking at all of your places. You did so well, 27, 38, 18, 63. Good job, guys. You all did such a great job. So for those of you hanging around, first of all, let's talk about Beyond the Break, which is out this Tuesday. It's by Heather. Heather, tell us, give us a bit of the story about how you came to write this book.
It's kind of a different way. I had written a lot of manuscripts, and my agent sent me an email forwarded from a publisher, and who was also a friend of his, saying, "Hey, I'm looking for this kind of book." And my agent's like, "Why don't you write a couple sample chapters? We have nothing going on." And so I was like, "All right, it'll be a fun writing exercise." So I sent it in, just a few chapters, and we thought best case scenario he would ask for more. And then a month later, they made an offer, which was amazing because it was only like 5 chapters in. I was like, "Oh no, now I have to finish it." So that's how it happened.
You were kind of like, I was just kidding. I was kidding.
So but it that's kind of how it all began.
Amazing. And actually, a question for you from Mary. Mary wants to know, is Heather, do you surf? And if so, what are your favorite surf spots?
Okay, so Mary, I'm guessing that you surf. I would not call myself a surfer. I do surf. I am like the 1 to 2 footers. I love surfing on whitewater. My friends all surf, and so I go out with them. I do a lot more paddling than standing up. I can stand, but I am not a pro. I do love San Onofre, which is about an hour south of where I live, and about an hour north of San Diego. It's a great spot. It's great for beginner through advanced. It's just fun and a beautiful, beautiful area.
Yeah, perfect. Oh, you'll have to take us all surfing when we can get out again.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the deal. All right, Cameron, what about you? How did you come to write Best Laid Plans?
So I have just always loved rom-coms, books and movies. One of my favorite books is Anna and the French Kiss, which was in our quiz a few times. And I just wanted to write a book that could make somebody feel the way that book made me feel. And I also, it was really important to me to talk about teen girl anxieties around sex and like comparing yourself to your friends and double standards. So I wanted to include all of that kind of into one story that could also be fun and lighthearted and romantic.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Well, and Laura wants to know from both of you, but we'll start with you, Cameron. What are you guys reading at the moment?
What am I reading? Oh, let me just look down to like, what book do I have on? I am reading Spinning Silver by Naomi Novik. I loved, what was her first one? I forget what it was called, but I loved that one, so I picked this one up too, so I'm partway through this. It's just so lyrical and beautiful.
Mm-hmm. And Heather, are you reading something right now?
Yeah, I just picked up The Beautiful today, so I'm good. That's when I am reading. I'm reading a grown-up book right now called "The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle."
Yes.
I are just reading it and just having a fun time. It's a fun little thriller.
Mm-hmm. She's a beautiful writer too. Beautiful writer. Yeah. Cara, what about you? What are you reading?
I'm reading the new Hunger Games book.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
How far are you in?
Not that far, so I'm like at the reaping and like setting up the games, but it's interesting because it's like from the opposite point of view, basically. Like young Cornelius is a mentor for one of the district players. So I think it's gonna be so interesting to see the other side of it, because we really didn't get that with like Haymitch in the original trilogy. But I mean, he's definitely an entitled young man, which makes sense for who he grows up to be.
Yep.
But I mean, the writing is fantastic and the pacing is so good.
Okay. Oh, good. I'm excited to hear about that one. And I'm reading right now. What am I reading right now? Just gone blank. Oh, I'm reading an adult romance book called The Worst Best Man by Mia Santos, which I'm really, really enjoying. So I like to break up the manuscripts that I have to read for work, which I love to do with some other stuff, so it keeps the rhythm interesting and different. So that's what I'm reading right now. So that's fun. And the next question comes for our authors on the panel. I don't think Cara and I can answer this one. Is that Cindy Ma would like to know is, how do you push yourself to finish what you're writing when you feel unmotivated? So Heather, how about you? Because you had a speed round to get that book in once you got the. How do you push yourself when you're not motivated? Oh, I think you're on. Oh, there you go. You're on mute for a bit there, Heather.
Oh, am I on mute now?
You're all good now.
Okay. It was a whirlwind because we had to have it on the shelves in like less than a year. So, and I hadn't finished writing it. So it was insane. And there are many days that you wake up and motivation is just not there. If you are an athlete, so if I'm speaking to athletes here, you kind of like compare it to that, where there's like a ton of days that you don't feel like getting out there and doing the workout. But you know your end goal is to get better and to perform well when you actually compete. And so you get out there whether you feel like it or not, and you just show up. And I think that's what you have to do when you're writing, of like, you just show up. And if nothing's coming to you, then you still sit there and you stare in front of your computer and you like write some words and you see if they work. And if they don't, then you delete them. But like, you just don't give yourself the option not to.
That's good. I feel motivated already.
Really good.
Push-ups.
Cameron, what about you? Do you have any tricks like that, or are you kind of more of a just like?
So I'm on deadline right now, which has been really tough with all of everything going on in the world. But I think for me, it's just making it a priority. The hardest thing for me is always just like opening the document and starting. So I found that if I open the document and then I read a little bit of the chapter that I worked on the day before, it feels just like reading and not like I'm starting to work on something, and then I can kind of ease myself into it. But yeah, just giving yourself a few hours a day where you have to do it no matter what, even if the words don't come.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cameron, you like brought up a really good point. I was just thinking of like, you don't think about brushing your teeth every day, but you do. Because it's just something you do and it's just your habit.
Yeah.
And so create that habit, like Cameron said, with your writing of like, this is just what I do every day, like regardless. And this is my little window every single day that I do this.
Yeah, that's great advice. That's really true. It's just about making it a real habit. This next question comes from Caitlin Stevens, who was a very good competitor during our trivia round. And she wanted also to know is, how do you know when the book that you're writing is going to be important? Is there a feeling, or do you just write? Cameron, what about you? Is there something that you were like, yeah, this is the one?
Oh man, that's tough. I think, yeah, it just, I get into this zone where, sometimes the words aren't coming, and then I get to a point where I just like go into another world and the book writes itself for a while. Sometimes I read back stuff and I'm like, I don't even have memory of writing that. I don't know where it came from. And that's when I know something's going to work and going to be good, when it starts feeling easy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What about you, Heather?
Well, I think you have to go into every writing project feeling like this is going to be something, because you have to fall in love with your characters and you have to be excited about them. And as they start to develop, suddenly like something flips and they start to write the story, and you're just trying to keep up with your typing. And it's magic when you get to that point. But before that, like when you sit down, you've got to believe, like I've written a lot of manuscripts and every single one, you have to believe like this is good enough to be on the shelves. And I just need to keep working at it.
Yeah. No, that's true. It's no one's going to tap you on the shoulder and go, here comes your bestseller now. Go. This next question is from Jalen's Books, and they want to know what are your favourite books by POC authors? Do you have any recommendations for any POC authors? And I guess, Cara, do you have any?
Say that again one more time.
Sorry, yeah, favourite books.
I lost you for a second.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yeah,
thank you.
Jalen's Books wants to know do you have any favourite books by POC authors that you could recommend?
Yes. In fantasy, I really loved A Phoenix First Must Burn, which was a anthology edited by Patrice Caldwell. So it's all short stories by women of color and non-binary authors. A gorgeous cover, too, if we're talking about covers. So I definitely recommend that, because then just from getting a taste of those short stories, you can find so many authors within that.
Yeah. I was going to say that one too, because it's really good. It's really good. I would say, I'm looking at my wall from like the books that I've got that I know that I can recommend. I would definitely say that I loved, a little underrated, it was a historical fiction, Sherry L. Smith's The Blossom and the Firefly, was set in World War II in Japan, and it's about a kamikaze pilot and a young girl he meets as sort of he's heading for his final flight, and sort of the idea of fate and the intersection of that moment. And it's really beautiful, and she writes lovely historical fiction. So if you're looking for that, she's a fantastic author that I can recommend. It's a little underrated. What about you, Cameron? Any recommendations for POC authors?
Well, so I was going to say The Hate You Give right now more than ever is, I feel like, required reading for everyone. I just finished, this isn't a YA book, but I just finished a book that won the Booker Prize called Girl, Woman, Other. That was really beautiful and timely.
For sure. And Heather?
Yeah. I love the middle grade book, Undivided, by Ernesto Cisneros, that just came out. It just, it wrecks you in all the right places. Another one that did that for me was, it's a little old now, but it's still very relevant, is Sold by Patricia McCormick. That's another fantastic one. It's very lyrical too. And as far as grown-up books, The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini. You get to climb in his world and experience it, and it'll rock you.
Yeah. And I can definitely say, I reckon the person who crosses all of those lines is Jacqueline Woodson, because she does adults so beautifully, she does young adults so beautifully, and middle grade, and they're all of those things. So if you are looking for an author to like absolutely dive into who's phenomenal, I would just say Jacqueline Woodson at every genre and category and age. Everything. Just read Jacqueline Woodson. And then this question from Kylie now is, what is your favourite book of 2020 so far? Which is, that's a tough one. Okay, Cara, I'm going to put you on the spot.
Oh, it's picking a child. It's so hard.
I know.
And I promise I'm not sucking up, but Cameron, I love your book so much. And especially like this weekend in New York, the weather like started to get really nice. And I was just like, the Best Laid Plans is like the book to read right now. It's just like equal parts makes me swoon and want pizza. And I don't know if there's like anything else I need from a book.
Thank you.
What about you, Cameron?
Yeah.
What have I read? Oh, I really enjoyed the Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I listened to the audiobook of that, and that was just a lot of fun.
Yeah. I've heard good things about that one. And Heather, no pressure.
I just finished Undivided, so that's very like present in my mind. I'm also halfway through The Vanishing Deep right now, which I'm enjoying.
Yeah.
It's very, her world building is fun. And I've been doing a lot of writing, and so I haven't been breathing. Busy.
No, that's totally fine. Like, I think I feel so bad for authors about like having to write and then read, and it'd be so hard to like, especially write in your own genre and category. Like, that's even harder because you don't want to accidentally like.
Yeah, and I miss going to the bookstore so much.
No, like, browsing.
Aisle with a pile of books and like flip through them, read the first pages, right? Yeah, I just missed that.
Yeah. All right, well, I suppose I have to pick mine now. It's harder than I thought it was going to be. I was
so hard.
I was delaying it. Okay, I would have to say, can I sneak in a couple? I can because I'm asking the question. I'm going to say this feels again like sucking up, but I'm not. But I actually really love Beyond the Break.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I don't know if it was my Australian soul and I'm in New York, not being near a beach, to go to the beach with you, Heather, was so beautiful and so just, I could feel the sand and the water, and then also that awkwardness of that love that, you know, like you can't say it, but you can say it, but you feel it. It was just, I really enjoyed it. It was such a great book. So definitely one of my favourite reads of the year. So yay. And my other one that I'm sneaking in is by Laura Beth Johnson, Goddess in the Machine. It's a sci-fi fantasy, not fantasy, but it's a sci-fi. If you loved Illuminae and Marie Lu kind of books, so good, and it's so twisty and turny, and I just was like, this is going to be epic, and I cannot wait for where she goes next with it all. So I can totally recommend those books. But look at that.
That one.
I have an arc for that, so I need to read it.
Who's that one by?
It's Laura Beth Johnson and Goddess in the Machine. And then Mary wants to know I'm just going back to make sure I don't miss anyone else's questions. All right, we're going to take Mary's as the last question. I know she's asking for the comments. Does anyone have a favourite read of 2020? And she said hers was Tweet Cute by Emery Lord, which actually I've heard.
I also loved Tweet Cute. I forgot about that.
I haven't read it, but I've heard such good things. Yeah. Okay, I'm making sure I don't want to miss any other questions. All right, guys, I'm going to let us everyone go because we've been chatting for almost an hour and 15 minutes, which is, woof, we've been having a good time. But everyone needs to have
so much fun.
I know. And everyone in the comments was loving it. They had so much fun in trivia. And then people who stayed afterwards for the chat have been really enjoying talking to us all. So I want to say, first of all, thank you to Cameron Lund, the author of Best Laid Plans. So excited about her new book coming, which you can find out more about on the 2020 preview show tomorrow. But also her book is out now, and you can talk to her on social media. She's on Twitter and Instagram. And if you're looking for a fun summer romancy read, this is definitely something you should have on your book pile. So Best Laid Plans, Cameron Lund. And I would also like to thank Heather Buchta, whose book is out this Tuesday. Am I saying your surname incorrectly?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I thought I was. Tell me how to say it.
You know what? My last name gets butchered so much that I don't even correct people most of the time. It's like you're reading a book and then ta-da, so Buchta.
Buchta. Oh, okay.
Buchta.
I like that. We're all going to learn. So Heather Buchta, but I'm going to put the spelling here so you can all see. There we go. So if you're going to add it to your TBR and you're going to search it, but this is the beautiful cover. This comes out this Tuesday, everybody. So this is your other summer read. And I know that it's available in paperback and hardback at the same time. So if you want either, whatever your preference is, you get both. I've got the paperback. We've got the hardback on Penguin Teen's Instagram as well. But you can definitely read both versions wherever you like. So this Tuesday, it's coming out, which is really exciting. And Heather's also on Instagram. I think you're not on Twitter, are you? Or you are on Twitter?
Yeah, I have a Twitter account, but I'm once a month to hop on. I am definitely an Instagram girl.
Okay, so Instagram girl, if you want to talk to Heather and tell her how much you love her book when you get it this Tuesday. Cara, our Quizmaster hostess with the mostess. What amazing quizmastering you did.
Thank you. I had so much fun. Thanks for everyone for playing.
It was so great.
And thank you to everyone in the comments, you guys. Thank you. You're all saying Elizabeth A. said thank you so much. This is fun. Mary was saying thank you. Laura, thank you. Everyone was just saying thank you. They're all saying how fun they miss running around us at the booth at BookCon, because this obviously was part of BookCon weekend. And we miss you guys and not being able to talk to you in person. But we hope that this trivia night has kind of felt a bit like that. And as I said, tomorrow night with Penguin Teen, we've got great programming. We've got the Penguin Teen 2020 preview, which Cara's going to join me at with a few other Penguin Teen staff members. And we're going to talk about our favourite books coming up, and also talk about some Spring 21 titles, which haven't really been spoken about before. So it's going to be amazing. I'm really excited about it. And then at 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock, we've got the Summer to Hear, a Sky Beyond the Storm preview show, which I must tell you, you can only see it live. It is not staying up afterwards. It is a live event only, so you need to register. Go to penguinteen.com and you'll find all the details in our trivia, in our BookCon section. But that is going to be massive, so that's tomorrow night as well. And we've got giveaways and everything running all day tomorrow as well. So thanks again, Heather and Cameron, for joining us. Thanks, Cara, for hosting.
Thanks for having us. This was so fun.
And thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you guys soon. Bye.